Manga-Waido.
I'm Yuki Gino. I work as assistant manager of a small Italian restaurant downtown.
I heard the part-timer already quit. Probably couldn't stand working with an incompetent assistant manager.
Well, it's right before graduation, so kids get busy and their schedules change. What can I say?
Come on, if they really wanted to continue, they could. You're not cut out to be a manager.
This is Osawa. She's the manager of the restaurant. She's the owner's daughter. She never fails to criticize me about every little detail that comes up. Well, yeah, I suppose I'm not that good with people, but I'm well aware that the other staff members make fun of me behind my back. Then one day during a staff meeting,
I heard the main restaurant is struggling to up its sales. Maybe it was a mistake to transfer you here to the main restaurant. You're only good at staring at sales data, not being out on the floor with customers. I mean, this is a customer service business. You're not very sociable. Not suitable, in my opinion.
Right. I'm sorry.
See what I mean? No energy whatsoever. Show a little spirit, man. You keep this up and we'll have you transferred to a restaurant way out in the country.
She just never seems to give up. Always the same attitude toward me. I was getting a little fed up with her harassment. Oh yeah, you really have the power to do that, huh? Well, I'd like to see you try.
Huh? You got nerve talking to me like that. Don't blame me when you do get booted.
I know she's the owner's daughter, but I figured she didn't have the authority to do such a thing, so... But... Huh? Seriously? The following day, I got a notice from the head office that I was being transferred to the Waido branch way out in the outskirts of the city. The restaurant was new, but their sales were abysmal. It was more of a burden to the company than anything else. I guess I shouldn't have mouthed off to her like I did. Should have just kept my damn mouth shut, for God's sake. I wasn't happy with this decision, so I went directly to the head office to try and make them reconsider. But... Yeah, well, I heard you arguing with Manager Osawa the other day, and I figured it wasn't a very positive environment for the customers, so I thought this would be best. I heard that this administrative manager sucked up to the president to get his position, and I sorta got the vibe that these people were all in cahoots. Guess I have no other choice. Then, on the day I was transferred to the new branch restaurant...
So, you're going to the Waido branch, huh? Man, what a perfect match! I could talk to my dad about you staying on.
No thanks, I'm good to go. I'd rather have a slow, leisurely time at Waido branch than have to work under this she-devil. And so I left the main restaurant and headed to the loser branch. Hello, I'm Yuki Gino. I start today. Pleased to meet you. Hello, I'm the manager, Mori. Just so you know, I only started here 6 months ago, so if there's anything you want to know, it's better that you ask the girls. They're way more knowledgeable.
Hi, I'm Mayu Ando. Kanae no here. Hi. And last but not least, Saya Uda here. Pleased to make your acquaintance, Yuki-chan.
Yuki-chan, huh? Yeah, I know. This place is sort of run by Ando. Yeah, right. I was a bit perplexed by the difference between this place and the main restaurant. And I watched how they all went about third work, but...
This one goes out to table 3. Yeah, you got it! Hold on a sec.
I don't know if it was just the lack of customers, but they didn't seem very enthusiastic about their job. But that said, they did manage to do the job efficiently. I did a little checking about this area and found that most people living around here like to routinely go to their regular restaurants. So as a new place around here, many are reluctant to try it. I suggested we do some outside sales, hand out pamphlets, balloons to kids, that kind of stuff, but...
You get to eat good Italian food for super cheap. What do you say? Come on in.
Huh? Yeah, right. Sounds like some rip-off joint if you ask me.
Rip-off? What the hell is wrong with you punks?
Huh? Sorry.
Hey, wait up! We got specials on desserts today!
Oh boy, that's not quite how to do it. Mizando, that attitude toward potential customers isn't really helpful.
Yeah, right. Sorry. I'm always like this. I figured if I was energetic, it would attract customers, but I guess. I don't blame them. I mean, if I saw you standing out there ordering me in, I'd take off like a jackrabbit myself.
You can say that again. She's pretty, too. You don't expect that from someone like her.
Okay then, let's see you guys try. Yes, well, I'm back in the kitchen most of the time.
Yeah, and I like working the floor. You know that, Endo. You know, I can be pretty good with customer service.
Yeah, right. But those pizzas, I'm not so sure about those.
Huh? Seriously? I thought it was kinda cute.
Yeah, I figured the kids would love it. Not sure of the adults, I suppose. We don't need you mucking up the pizza like some kindergarten project. Just stick to the company menu.
Yeah, right.
Well, I gotta say, there is passion, I admit, but no focus. Yeah, that's right. Maybe if I can get them to focus that energy, this restaurant just may have a chance. Thanks, everyone, for trying to come up with ways to improve sales. I really appreciate your spirit.
Yeah, well, you really believed in us from the get-go, Mori-san. By the time you retire, we'll make this place the top restaurant in the chain.
I'm looking forward to it, girls. Oh, Yuki, tell me, what is it that you're most skilled at? Yeah, well, to be honest, I'm way better at data analysis and charts. Stuff like that, rather than customer service. I was expecting him to tell me that an assistant manager of a restaurant should be focused on customers, not on sales data. Really? That's awesome! Okay, then let's have you put that skill to good use. Huh? Seriously? Yeah, well, I'm clueless when it comes to computers. I got all these questionnaires from customers the last manager collected. I didn't know what to do with them. Could I ask you to put all that data together? Sure thing, Mr. Mori. Back when the previous manager was here, they gave out free mini pizzas to customers that would answer their questionnaires. As a result, the responses were overwhelming. I began sorting out the data, and at the same time, I decided this would be a good time to restart this practice. Hey, how's it going? Actually, there aren't a lot of complaints, which is a relief. Oh yeah? Well, that's good news at least. But on the other hand, there aren't that many positive comments either. In order to increase customers, we have to make the place more appealing. Yeah, well, we have to do something about that. Did you check sales on each individual menu item? Yes, sir. The Waido branch doesn't have a lot of family guests, so sales of the large-size pizza choices aren't selling very well. Yeah, parents tend not to bring their kids here. Well, Ando and the girls aren't exactly helping much. Good workers, don't get me wrong, but you know what I mean? Yeah, no doubt. But I know, Mr. Mori, the girls are very passionate about their work. I can see that. Sometimes they lose motivation, but I think that's because we're not showing results. I see. I think if we ask their opinion, and when that's implemented and it shows results, I bet that would motivate them, and we'll see positive results. I have to say, Yuki, you're very skilled at what you do. No, please, Mr. Mori. I haven't done a thing yet. I realize you're not suited for the service side of things, but as long as you show results doing what you do best, I'm good with that. I know your heart's in the right place, and you're passionate about your work. Well, thank you, sir. I appreciate that. Mr. Mori gave me the motivation to put more effort into making the place a success. Several days later, the head office put out the total sales for each of the branch restaurants. Doesn't look too good. We need to try harder. For the last 6 months, the Waido branch wasn't able to meet its sales goal, and there was talk of closing down this branch altogether. But I don't think the sales figure is so bad that we can't reach the goal. All we need is a little more boost. Yes, I feel the same way, Yuki. Let's give it another go and meet next quarter's sales goal. Yes, sir, let's do it. Mr. Mori and I were hyped to get started. But then, several days later, Yuki, I'm really sorry about this. We were just getting started and now this. Don't worry about it, Mr. Mori. I'm just glad you're okay. It seems Mr. Mori had fallen down the stairs and injured himself, fracturing his leg and arm. He wasn't able to move around much. The doctor said it would take at least 3 months for him to recover. So, now it was up to me to increase sales.
Boy, I was so worried.
I'm just so glad he's okay, but he'll be gone for 3 months? What do we do? We weren't able to meet sales goals last quarter, and now without Mr. Mori, we don't have a chance.
I was about to stand and say we have to succeed on behalf of Mr. Mori or some sort of pep talk. But then...
What's with you party poopers? How are we supposed to face Mr. Mori if this place goes under, for God's sake? We have to work our butts off on behalf of Mr. Mori.
Yeah, you're right. We have to protect this place until he gets back. Yeah, I'm sorry, I shouldn't have said that.
I knew these girls would know what to do. You're right, girls. Let's work together and do this.
Yeah, let's do this.
I put together all the data and statistics I had, and several days later, I gathered everyone and announced my intentions. First off, I have a lot of complaints from customers that the staff is a bit intimidating. So, let's focus on the customers and smile whenever we greet them.
Huh? Smile? I thought I was doing that all the time.
You're scary, as is Mayu. You were born like that. Beautiful and scary. Lethal.
Stop it, Kana. You're making me blush.
I didn't mean that as a compliment, by the way.
But there are some positive comments too, like the time one of you picked up a dropped fork without hesitation and replaced it swiftly, and that the unique decor inside the restaurant was interesting.
Yeah? So some people like it, huh? He said unique. Not sure that means good.
Anyway, let's continue to rely on these comments and try and change things when we can.
Okay, boss.
We decided to start with the basics, and surprisingly, it garnered some results. All 3 girls are very attractive, so a little smile goes a long way. After a while, we checked the comments, and many commented on the happy environment. And then...
Excuse me, Mr. Gino? What should I do about how I greet customers? What changes should I make?
Huh?
I just feel like there are more repeaters recently, so I was thinking, to get more customers to come here again. I was wondering if there was something more I could do.
Yeah, right. Well, your smile has improved quite a bit, so why don't we try fixing your posture?
Huh? Posture? What do you mean?
Well, when you stand straight and always stay conscious of your posture, people perceive you in a more positive light. I think it would be the quickest way to improve.
Yeah, okay, I get it.
Me too. I need your advice too, Mr. Gino. About the decor. Until now, I've just been decorating according to my tastes, but maybe it would be better to use the proper store colors.
Yeah, well, you may be right there. Although the unique decor is popular with customers, but... Wait a sec. Why don't we use your tastes to our advantage and make it the Waido branch color and style? Sort of a brand.
Seriously? You'd let me do that?
But there are kids, so just don't overdo it.
just wondering if the ingredients of the current menu items are adequate. What do you think?
Well, there aren't many complaints, but let's use better quality ingredients and up the portions a bit and see what kind of reaction we get. Yeah, all right, let's give it a go.
Man, our new assistant never outright turns our suggestions or ideas down. Yeah, he always accepts it and then gives us all kind of advice.
Yeah, I know what you mean. That's what I like about Yuki-chan.
Yeah, right. You think so?
And another thing, I think the way you greet the customers isn't that bad, actually. Gotten way better, I think. But you should smile a bit more.
But you're way more laid back and calm than us. You give off a sort of content.
Yeah, thanks. I was never much of a social media kind of guy, but I decided to upload photos and info about our restaurant, menu items and such, just to see what kind of reaction we would get. I also did some old-fashioned advertising like leaflets to nearby stores or passersby in front of the train station. As a result, we had a gradual increase in customers.
Hey, what do you say we join that festival next month? Get more acquainted with the local community?
Yes, that sounds wonderful. How about we do a mini pizza stand? Those festivals don't do much Italian stuff, much less pizza. We can do the decor like for the shop. This one is at a local shrine, so maybe we could decorate it with some festival masks. Yeah, that sounds like fun. Hey, maybe we can dress up in some sort of costume too?
Yeah, that sure would be a blast.
Hey, Yuki-san, what about handing out coupons?
Yeah, we could do that, but...
I was thinking of handing out limited discount coupons. That would bring in a bunch of first-time customers.
Good idea. I'll call the head office and get their permission. As soon as it was decided that we would participate in the festival, we put all our effort into making it happen. We all started to exchange ideas and to work together toward a specific goal. We were working as a team now. Then, on the day of the festival...
Welcome! Come and get it! Delicious mini pizzas! Piping hot!
You can also come in and order from our menu. We're handing out discount coupons too. Get them while they last.
Mom! I want one of those pizzas!
They look delicious. Can I have one for my son?
Sure thing. One hot cheese pizza coming up. The festival was a total success. Our sales shot up more than we had anticipated. But not only that, the positive reaction from the customers was overwhelming. Customers with the coupons returned the next day. Our restaurant had become a local sensation. And then... Welcome back, Mr. Mori. Thanks for making all this happen, everyone.
Yeah, well, when we first thought you were gonna be gone for 3 months, we were just like totally lost.
Just be careful from now on. We need you here, Mr. Mori. You're not young anymore.
Yeah, you're right about that. We were also grateful that Mr. Mori had returned. As for the shop, it became one of the most popular restaurants in the area. We were also able to surpass the sales goal and things were looking up. It was then that my former manager, Ms. Osawa, visited our restaurant.
Hey, Yuki! I want you to come back to the main restaurant. Please? We can't go on without you.
Huh? What do you mean?
After you got transferred, our sales started to drop month by month. We weren't even able to reach our sales goals this month.
So, what do you want me to do about it?
Didn't you hear me? I want you back in our restaurant. Bet you'd rather be at the main restaurant than being out here in the boondocks, right?
Those words almost set me off, and I was about to give her a piece of my mind, but someone spoke up before me.
What the hell are you talking about there, Missy?
Huh?
You think you can come in here and take our precious assistant manager from us? You got another thing coming, babe.
I didn't know what happened at the main restaurant, but you're the one that kicked him out and sent him here. We need Yuki-chan right here with us. No way we're giving him up so easily. Just so you know.
Thanks, girls.
This doesn't concern you people. You're just staffers.
They are no ordinary staffers. They are my friends and colleagues. And for your information, I have no intention of returning to the main restaurant.
Huh? But why not? Is it because I hassled you? Are you still holding that against me?
Yeah, I really don't want to return to an environment where I'm pestered every time we meet. But it makes no difference anymore.
But to be honest, I always had a crush on you, Yuki.
Huh? Are you serious?
That was all just out of frustration. I didn't mean any of it. So please come back. I want you back with me.
Sorry, but I'm gonna pass.
I'm the president's daughter. You refuse me and you'll get fired. Are you okay with that?
The fact that she mentioned that got me to thinking. Yeah, okay. I'm okay with that.
Uh-huh, but...
I don't want to continue working at a place that treats its employees like that. I don't want to be pestered every day. If you want me to resign, I will.
That was not my intention.
That's the Yuk-chan that I love. Man, that was super satisfying. Oh, you know what? I'm quitting too.
Ms. Ando, you really don't have to...
Yeah, me too. Chalk me up too. How about you, Mr. Mori?
Well, how can I work for a company that threatens its employees, right? Yeah, I'm with you all. Hey, y'all, you really don't need to do this.
Please no. You can't do that. It would be all my fault. I would have to take responsibility for all of you quitting. I can't have that.
But the fact is, we can't have someone like you taking our precious assistant manager from us. It's unacceptable. I will contact the head office and inform them of this situation.
Huh? But you can't do this.
That's it, I guess. Nothing more to talk about. Get lost.
Yeah, you're not welcome here, Missy. Good riddance. But...
With everyone's help, we were eventually able to get Osawa to leave. After that, we all got together and complained to the head office regarding her threats, and the way the administrative manager collaborated with her to oust me. The president heard about all this and demoted them both. It seemed that the president was not all that impressed with his daughter, after all. As for us, we received an apology from the head office and continued to work at the Waido branch. And over the years, the restaurant's reputation only got better.
Table 2, 1 order of Waido Monster Pizza.
You got it, coming up. Didn't figure size monster pizza would be such a big hit on social media.
So you put this in your sales planning, huh? Yes, sir. Man, I knew you had good instincts, Yuki. Thanks so much, Mr. Mori. After Mr. Mori retired, I took over as manager of the Waido branch, and Ando and the others are now full-time employees of the company. We plan to continue reading comments from our customers and consistently trying to improve our menu and offer the best service we can in the years ahead.